ABC 10's Van 2 starts our live team coverage tonight from Georgetown in El Dorado County. Van, what can you tell us?
Well, Laura, people are making their way out of towns, of the surrounding area, and you can see behind me this massive cumulus cloud that is really just a menacing sight, erratic behavior that is threatening El Dorado County and Placer County. So again, I am on the El Dorado County side of things, where early this afternoon the Mosquito Fire jumped the American River of the Middle Fork, and that is where Volcanoville is being impacted as we speak. And right here in Georgetown, I spoke to a couple who have been stranded here since 12 o'clock, since they were suddenly evacuated by the sheriff's office. Linda Gamble, she is 77 years old, and she has lived in Volcanoville for 20 years. Now she's in Georgetown, where she doesn't have a ride. She's waiting for one right now, but she is just in shock right now because they live in a trailer and they believe it is now gone. Just listen to what she had to say. She really just wanted to get a prayer out there.
Jesus, I just pray for everyone who's in danger. I pray for the firefighters and the sheriff's department and everyone who's working this fire. Lord, please keep us safe. Don't let us lose our homes. And don't let any lives be lost. That's the most important thing of all.
Now, just heartbreaking to hear her in this moment of shock. And as you can see in that video, that laundry basket by her feet, that is all she had time to pack for. And again, as I mentioned, they live in a trailer and they have lived in Volcanoville for 20 years. And that is now all they believe they have left to their name. 70 years old. Linda Gamble there telling us that when she was evacuated from Volcanoville with the sheriff's department, she was driving through towards Georgetown with fire on both sides. So again, they have been stranded here in Georgetown, which is also under a mandatory evacuation. It will be a very long night for them and in the weeks, months, and years ahead as they look to recover. And again, I'm on the El Dorado side, so we will now turn things over to Kurt, who's on the Placer County side of the Mosquito Fire.
Well, thanks, Van. We're on Forest Hill Road right now, and behind me, that same giant plume of smoke that you just showed the audience here, growing in size. CAL FIRE says the fire is burning both west towards Forest Hill here and in a northeasterly direction, but sadly, some damage has already been done. While this flag and its pole still stand, the house it welcomed visitors to destroyed. One home after another on a stretch of Michigan Bluff Road could not withstand the powerful force of this out-of-control wildfire. Right along Michigan Bluff Road, you can see to the right of me this property. The home completely leveled, it's gone. And then I'm counting 1, 2, 3, about a dozen cars completely destroyed. But not all has been lost, thanks to the heroic help of firefighters.
There's still a lot of homes standing, so our engines are tasked with driving around the area and making sure there's no rekindle issues and putting out fires near these structures that are still standing.
From above, planes carrying retardant have helped to stop or slow the progress of the fire. On the ground, dozers are creating fire breaks. And firefighters with chainsaws continue to clear burned trees close to homes. Off nearby Chicken Hawk Road, fire crews created a fire break and kept a watchful eye, making sure the fire doesn't jump the line of protection. Meanwhile, at a Red Cross evacuation center at Bell Road Baptist Church in Auburn, all David Hance can do is rest and wait with his dog Amigo.
I'm holding up, but just, getting what I need and laying out and passing the time, hoping there's news.
Derek Jones has lived in Forest Hill 7 years and hopes when it's all over, his RV will still be standing.
Everybody's just distraught because we don't know. They're saying a couple more days before we can go back up there, and we don't know nothing about our homes yet.
And we are back live now, and you can see again the large plume of smoke just east of where I'm standing here in Forest Hill, and it is getting closer. But CAL FIRE planes, we've seen them time and time again within the last several hours, just hitting that fire very hard. And some good news, the winds for the most part have remained calm, but what makes this firefight so difficult, extreme heat, dry conditions, very steep terrain. We're live in Forest Hill. Laura, back to you.
Yeah, Kurt, just stunning and heartbreaking images that you have been showing us, and a lot of hard work ahead for those crews and those families and everyone out there. We're hoping they stay safe and our crews out there stay safe as well. Thank you, Kurt. And meanwhile, the state is under a flex alert right now until 10 p.m. This is the 9th day in a row that Californians are being asked to cut down on energy use during the heat wave. You can help by setting your thermostat to 78 degrees or higher. Avoid using major appliances and turning off unnecessary lights. We want to bring in now meteorologist Carly Gomez, and you say again, we broke records.
Shattered records today. The heat is just unbearable. It really is. This kind of 112-degree weather is just something you don't want to be in day after day, and it is now the 4th consecutive day of breaking record temperatures across areas of Northern California. Just take a look today, 112 Marysville, Sacramento, and Stockton, 108 in Modesto. As we also take a look at what we expect to normally see this time of year, it's 90 degrees. The record was 105 in Sacramento and Sac Executive Airport. We were at 112. As we also take a look at all other friends here and cities around our area, you can see downtown Sacramento hit 113 today, the record 107. Stockton 112, the record 103. Even Modesto getting up there at 108, shattering their 104 record for September 8th. Now take a look at this. This is the fire on the ridge there, and this is shot by Christopher and Cheyenne on Forest Hill Road. So they are about a mile away from the fire, and a lot of people saying they're still holding out hope that this fire will kind of redirect itself. But take a look here. As you can also see, the winds have been pushing mostly toward the east. So you can see most of that, at least bad air quality, has been pushing toward Tahoe and areas into Nevada. But we do anticipate this kind of rolling back down in the overnight hours toward valley spots. So we can see some of that bad air quality tomorrow morning and through the mid-morning hours. Now, humidity is down to about 11% in that area and 10% near Forest Hill. Very dry conditions. That fuel for that fire just readily available. Right now in the Gilmore backyard, very hot still. We are looking at temperatures at 110 degrees in Sacramento, Stockton at 109, as well as Marysville. Of course, we'll talk more about these record temperatures coming up.
Carly, thank you. You can stay up to date on the extreme heat and possible outages anytime. Just download the free ABC 10 app in the Apple or Google Play stores.